So here's a situation where I was left with 40 in chips after my opponent sucked out of me, beating my king jack on the river when he got his 10, which made him 2 pairs, and he left me like 40 in chips left. As you can see on the bottom here, that's me from 51 Pegasi, 40 in chips. So at this point, you know, you're pretty much hopeless. If you look at the other guys, the next one that is basically in second last place, he has almost 20 times my chips, and dreaming about getting to the prize money at this point is probably an illusion. But believe it or not, I made it to the money, and here's how. So this hand was number 23 out of 110 that I anticipated in, and we're gonna go forward. Okay, so here's the next hand that I played. Funny thing is, my opponent went all in, of course. He had ace king, and I called with 8-9 because, you know, anyways I had only 40 left, so I might as well you know, give it a shot. And luckily I got my 8 here, so I went from 40 to 160 in chips. Still kind of, you know, hopeless. I mean, it's so little. You would need an insane amount of luck to get back like anywhere near like the 1,000 mark or whatever. So then I went all in, and I again sucked out, this time with 7-8. This hand, I think I got to see a free river here. So anyways, I went all in after my opponent flopped second best pair, and so he made the first move. He went all in, I called, and I again managed to suck out, this time on the river. I made my flush. So I had 440 all of a sudden, and so I, you know, little by little I was building my stack. Then I went back to 360 here. I had to, it went to showdown. Everyone was just checking all the way to river. So then I moved all in with ace-3 pre-flop from under the gun, and everyone folded to me. Thank you. So 460 here, and so that pretty much went on for a while. And then, believe it or not, I got pocket aces, and everyone folded to me pre-flop. I was in the big blind, I got pocket aces, and the tragedy continues as nobody wanted to call or raise me, so all I got was the small blinds, 50. Phenomenal, huh? So I got 510, and then went down to 460, and so this goes on. Oh yeah, and then another suck out. I went all in with ace-5 and ace-10 called. Or actually he went all in and I called. So here we go again. I made a full house. I got a 5 on the flop. So once again I sucked out, and by now I have 970 in chips. So we go on, and originally when I had 40 in chips, there were 7 players left, including me, including myself. So now there are 6 players left. And then I, oops, sorry, I went backwards. I should go forward. So, and then I had 730 here, as you can see, 9-9 all in, nobody called. Then I won a pot here with high card. So just, you know, I played tight where I had to be tight, and then I took a chance with all in or raising. So right now there's 5 players left, 2 more to the money, 1 more to the bubble. Oh yeah, here I had ace king. Nobody called me pre-flop. So at this point, as you can see, I have over 1200 in chips, and remember, I was down to 40, so that's quite an achievement. So we go on a little more, and then I won an all-in. I was in big blind, my opponent in small blind raised me all in. Of course I called, holding pocket sevens, and I made a set on turn, but unfortunately he made a shared straight as well here on the river here, so it was a split pot. So now we are on the bubble here, so I'm not in the money yet, and play goes on. Nothing special yet at this point. Keep in mind, I'm still short stack here. By far I have the fewest chips. The guy in the money right now has 2.5 times the chips that I have. I have 710, and so this goes on a little more. I'm basically just waiting for someone, you know, to make a mistake, for somebody to get greedy, or to move all in and then get a caller, so that the donks knock each other out. And this is what happens here. However, the pocket eights are holding up against ace 8, so we are still on the bubble, and I'm sure the short stack, and you know, I'm getting basically not any closer to the guy in front of me. Now you know, he has 3 times the amount of what I have in chips here. So I'm still hoping for somebody to get a good hand and another one to get a great hand, so that maybe they could battle off, face off. Oh yeah, okay, now now I almost missed the situation here. Here I found the well, should I say the idiot who did me the great favor and went all in from you know, he's being in small blind. He has queen 10 offsuit and he goes all in, and the big blind calls with ace 5 offsuit. So 2 donks met here, and one is exiting the table. So now I made the money. I had 40 in chips at one point, and I'm in the money. Great recovery. And then I was actually unlucky. I went all in. I called all in from small blind, raising me again. This guy, Chililand, I marked him as fish, and I checked his shark scope stats. He's a real bad player, and he made some really bad decisions and poor choices. He got lucky many times throughout the tournament, and I was big blind a7, he was small blind, took me all in, I called, and so this was the end of it. But when you watch this, you know, just keep in mind, down tilt, even when you have 10 in chips left, or 20, or like in my case 40, there's always a chance you get back into the game. Just be patient. You need a little bit of good luck, of course, and some poor opponents, which I had plenty here. So I finished the tournament in the money. Okay, goodbye everyone.